Hi, Rick here. Today's February 11th. This is the fourth day of the great Madison Bike and Bowl restaurant search. And before we head out, we just want to review what we thought about last week. Todd, last week, Monona Gardens. Any further ideas about it?
Well, Monona Gardens was great. Wonderful food, good service, and I think that the service should be extended at least 5 miles.
Okay, there you go. We got Ken with us this week for the first time. Ken, what do you think about this restaurant search we're going on?
Well, it's going to be a true adventure. We'll see what we can find. I'm sure it'll be good food.
Okay, good. Well, now we got Ted and Dave who weren't with us last week, but you probably heard about the Monona Gardens. What do you think about it?
Well, it sounded from what everybody said it was pretty good, but the potluck we had in Horkai was really excellent.
Well, yeah, the potluck had about 14 different desserts, and I tasted each one. But I heard there's a big controversy now because the restaurant last week was outside of the radius.
That's right, and we got our this week's host with us again, of course, Jim Miller from last week. Now, Jim, the commissioner of the Bike and Bowl restaurant search, has called a default on last week's restaurant. You got any comments about that?
Yes, I do, and they're not all printable, so I won't say them, but I think he may be mistaken. If that's out of the radius, then Fat Jack's is probably out of the radius also, and we will have to measure the distance to our site today to see whether or not that's inbounds. And before this whole thing is done, there probably will be a scientific-based, calibrated chart showing the distance to all the places, including Tula's, that we went to. Al, I'll leave the next volley up to you.
There we go. You heard it from Jim. I've also referred the case to the Culinary Institute of America, so we'll see what they have to say about it. But now, hey, where's Don? Don, what about last week?
I had great spaghetti last week. It was really good in Stevens Point. And I think any time you get referees and officials in the game like Jim wants to do here, it spoils everything. Bowling or eating or whatever it is, you just don't want those people around.
Okay, we still got to get Chuck here. Chuck, last week, the Monona Gardens, what'd you think about it?
I thought it was very, very good. I liked the selection of food.
Hey, Lee, what about last week?
Well, I wasn't here last week. I was dining in splendor at the restaurant in Champaign, Illinois, and it was good enough, but not that good. So.
Okay, what do you got lined up for us this week?
We have Tex Tubb's Taco Palace on Atwood Avenue. It's a place I have been a couple of times. I like it, and they have good food. I've had good service there so far, and atmosphere hardly exists, but otherwise it's good.
Okay, let's head over.
Okay, we're here at Tex Tubb's on Atwood Avenue. I ate here yesterday. My wife and I came to scout out the place and check the food, and the food was fine. The service was fine, and the maitre d' is very accommodating, so we'll see how things work out with a group of 9 today.
We're at Tex Tubb's. Lee should be doing the interview, but he's trapped in the middle there, so we got the manager, Diana. Diana, how long have you worked here?
I've been here almost 4 years.
4 years now. And you like the job?
I love my job.
Okay, well, take a look at this guest group here today. And one thing we always like to ask is our host is what you think of this group?
I think it's a pretty awesome group. I've never met him before. Only Lee. Lee came in last night. He was a big tipper last night.
So what do you think about this group? Take a look at it. Is it going to be big tippers?
The group looks good. I think they're going to be feisty little ones to wait on, though. I think you guys are going to be giving us a run for our money.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
First time I had a fish taco, it was delicious. I had the salmon. So I'll come back here again.
They say Tex-Mex is comparable usually to French cuisine, and I think it was a close second here. I told Lee beforehand if it didn't get up to the standard here, we're going to buy him a one-way bus ticket to Tijuana, and stops along the way at El Paso and Juarez, and he did really perform, though. He really came out and did a good job.
Those with carne asada, which is new to me. It's very similar to what you get in a Giro's, and wasn't too impressed with that. But otherwise, the service and was served on a soft corn taco, which is something that I really like. So I was satisfied.
Hello. I had the spinach salad. It was pretty leafy, as you can tell. Pretty green. Onions were a little strong, but otherwise the salad was good with the dressing, and I'd come back, no problem. I had the Jimmy. I figured it was pretty good. Better than medium. So, fine. Follow it. It's great.
Hi out there in TV land. Yes, I'm having a good time. I had good food. Because Gordy's not here today, I took an entire piece of key lime pie, so I can tell him I ate half of it for him and half of it for me. They probably will see me darken their door again, since it's only 3 miles from the #1 parking handicap spot at the bowling alley to the #1 handicap spot here. Have a good day, friends.
Good afternoon. It's been a great experience to be here. This restaurant, because I can never remember the name of it. I had the $2.99 taco special with the blackened tilapia. It was excellent. The rice was good. I had the taro beans, and they were okay, but I would probably next time come back and have refried beans. I really do like refried beans. I would say the parking is substandard compared to other places we've been to. And the only disaster was when our host Lee spilled his water. Unfortunately, I moved faster than the water did and was able to stop it up before it did any great damage to my person.
Hello. I guess it's on. I had the fish tacos, which sounds horrible, but they're excellent. I'm supposed to talk louder for our producer here. This is an excellent place to come. Lee did a good job. I don't know if it's going to work for our group in the future, but I'm certainly going to come back when we go to the Barrymore to see these quality groups like we have in the past, like Gallagher. That is all. Hi, this is Billy Mays, and this is a new toilet bowl cleaner. Oh, sorry, wait. We're here at, what is this, Tubb's Texas Taco Place, whatever, and we're going to interview Ted Pyrick, who's in charge of our luncheon for next week. Ted, what do you have in store for us?
Oh, it's hard to tell. I did this once before, and I didn't show up to follow through, and Jim Miller did an excellent job of filling in for me. He went to a great place. Tentatively, we're going to the Four Seasons at intersection of Milwaukee and Stoughton Road. Never been there before, so I have no clue if it's any good or not. We'll just have to see what happens.
Okay, so Ted, you're going to raise the bar next week and offer to buy lunch for all of us. Is that correct?
The bar's going real high.
Okay, so that means you're going to buy lunch for us. Just say yes.
No.
No means yes. That's it. We'll see you next week.